Happy Motivation Monday, Wing Women! Super stoked to come at you with this Motivation Monday today. I've been wearing this thing so much, it's insane. I can breathe so much better, so I just haven't been taking it off. My nose skin is a little worse for wear from it, but I don't know. I'm just shameless at this point, to be honest with you. So here we are. I kind of forgot it was on there, but I feel good. I'm feeling good. So let's get into it. So today, we're going to talk about the power of your environment, and specifically the power of the people that you hang out with or that you put yourself around on a regular basis, okay? Because the body you're building isn't just shaped by what you eat or how you train or how much water you drink. It is also shaped by what feels normal in your environment, okay? So what your nervous system sees repeatedly is what it actually starts to accept as safe and regular or normal. And what feels safe or regular or normal becomes more sustainable, okay? This just kind of makes sense, right? Because, to be honest with you guys, willpower is completely overrated. Motivation is totally unreliable. You guys all know both of those things. But environment and environmental design is super duper powerful. And the people in your environment are one of the strongest signals that your nervous system receives and that your brain will process as hey, this is something I should be normalizing. Okay, so here's something fascinating. The brain is constantly scanning for social cues of safety and normalcy. We've kind of talked about that already. It wants to know what's normal here. What do people like me do? What behaviors are expected or supported in this environment that I'm in? We are all wired for social learning. And your nervous system mirrors the emotional tone, habits, and standards of the people around you, okay? That's why behavior change is so much easier when building strength is normalized, when prioritizing rest is respected, when eating enough isn't questioned, and learning replaces panic, right? So when you're surrounded by women or people, individuals, who are building towards their health, not obsessing, not swinging from one extreme to the other, your system doesn't have to fight as hard to also do those same things. And this is why research consistently shows that that you're significantly more likely to exercise regularly if people close to you also do this. That eating habits, body weight, and even stress levels tend to cluster in social groups, and behavior change is more sustainable when it's socially reinforced and not isolated. Translation, your environment can either lower the cost of change for you or make it exponentially harder. I know some of you are thinking, Stevie, I don't really have a good environment to normalize these changes that I am trying to make, that I'm so desperately trying to make right now. And I totally feel for you because I have been there. And I'm going to tell you something. That's exactly why I created this group, this Birds of a Feather group right here. It's not by accident. This is environmental design by Coach Stevie, okay? There are nearly 20 of you in this space. There are, I think it's 19 to 21 of you in this Birds of a Feather group. You all are in, different seasons, living different lives, but you're all going in that same direction. You're committed to your health and your fitness. Right now, this year, you guys are all here in this group together, and every single one of you is actively choosing strength over shrinking, consistency over perfection, learning over guessing, long-term health over short-term fixes. And that's not accidental, right? You came to me for help, and I put you all who are like-minded in this season of your lives in this group. That's powerful. You're literally surrounded by each other, and you have this community totally built in. And this group, like I said, it's not just a program add-on. It's a resource that I designed to hopefully help you guys be around other people who are normalizing the direction that you're going. You don't need to do this alone, okay? You don't get extra points for doing this alone. You don't get extra points for suffering in silence. You're just suffering needlessly because we are absolutely here. We are all absolutely here. So post your wins, even if they feel small. Ask the questions that you think you should already know the answers to, right? The key to adult learning is repetition. I've talked about that over and over again. So it's like you're going to need to hear it multiple times. So if you still are just like, hey, I'm unclear about XYZ, or you're like, you might have talked about this before, but hey, I'm still confused. Like, hey, throw it in here. Normalize the messy middle that we are all in, because all of us are in the messy middle for one thing or the other, right? It's completely okay. We all have knowledge gaps, and that's why we're here, so we can help each other out. So we want to get in here, get in birds of a feather, celebrate effort, not just outcomes. Because when you show up here, it's going to give permission to someone else to also show up here too. And you guys can feed off of each other. And that's going to just increase your success rate exponentially, okay? When you have a community that feels safe and everyone in it is moving in the same direction, progress can stop feeling like friction and start feeling like momentum. So you're in the right room. You're in the right space right now. So get in here, get connected with each other, stay connected with each other, because this right here, this community, you guys went through your onboarding, right? Your Mai'a, your Moai. Yeah, it's Moai. Sorry, the Hawaiian word for banana is what came out of my mouth. That's sick. Your Moai, I can't remember what the Japanese word was. Moi. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I recorded that so long ago. I'm having brain farts right now. But the community is built in, right? And that community is how change and these habits that you're forming right now can become permanent. So that's what I have for you guys today. Get in here, get connected with each other, ask the questions, be here with each other, because you guys are all doing the same thing and going in the same direction, and you guys can help each other literally fly, okay? I do have some quick housekeeping before I let you go today. So one of you submitted a gut health test without registering it in the Tiny Health system. So the kit is just out there being processed, unregistered, which means I have some unassigned poop. And I need this poop to be assigned so that I can get your microbiome results to the correct individual. So if you remember collecting the sample, but you don't remember going on the computer and entering in the test kit number and XYZ, doing that, if you don't remember doing that, then send me a message, because I need to know who it is, whose poop is at large. Let me know, okay? I want to get it linked correctly and get you guys the results that you deserve and need and have paid for. So hit me up. Also, this week is the Chirp. So don't forget to drop your questions in that Google Doc. I'm going to put the link again to this video, the caption to this video. Wow, I'm having a hard time today. So get in that Google Doc, submit your questions. No question is too small. If you're thinking it, someone else probably is too. So throw it in there. And on Tuesday night, live from Beaver Creek, Colorado, we will be doing 30 minutes of the Chirp live Q&A. And I'm super stoked. Drop your questions. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye.